You have been in that room, the one where your family is switching between Igbo and English, so fast it sounds like one language. Where someone asks you something and your face does that thing. That smile that means, yes, I understood. Please do not ask me to respond. Where you are holding something you were just handed and you have no idea where it goes. You know every single person in that room, and you have never felt more like a visitor. There is one word that changes all of that. Ndewo. No. I am Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo, heritage futurist, daughter of the soil. Welcome to Igbo Daily Drops, episode 11, week 3, day 1. Today we'll learn the single Igbo word that turns a visitor back into family. Ka anyị bido. Let us begin. Today's proverb is this. Ọ na-abụ ekwe ekene ihu asa. Ọ na-abụ ekwe ekene ihu asa. It is when greetings are exchanged that faces can brighten. Not after, not despite. When. The exchange itself is what opens the face. The Igbo elders were not describing something that might happen if you speak kindly. They were describing the mechanism by which two people stop being strangers and start being something to each other. And today's word is how you begin it. So by the end of today, you will have 3 sentences that will walk you into any room and one word that makes every one of them land. Bristol, November. A Saturday that smells like jollof rice and someone's auntie's perfume. Adeze is 29 years old. Born in Bristol, parents from Ekwulobia, Anambra State. A town she has seen in photographs and felt in the particular way her mother stirs soup. 4 months of Igbo learning, 3 sentences a day, both ways on the commute. Today is her nephew's baptism. Mmiri Chukwu, God's water. And the whole family has descended on this house like a very joyful, very loud weather event. Auntie Ifeoma is 64. She does not raise her voice. She does not need to. When she walks into a room, the room reorganizes itself. She hands Adeze a tray. Something covered, something important, and says something in Igbo. Rapid, beautiful. Adeze catches one word. Nyere, give. What she knows is Biko. She turns to her cousin Ifekandu, who grew up here, at home in both worlds, and says quietly, Biko nyere m aka. Please help me. Ifekandu steps in, takes the tray, speaks to Auntie Ifeoma. 30 seconds. And Auntie Ifeoma, who had not yet looked directly at Adeze, looks at her now. One nod. Not the nod that says you are forgiven. The nod that says you are here. That nod has a name in linguistics. Marcel Afam Ezechukwu, a sociolinguist at Nnamdi Azikiwe University in Awka, Anambra State, published his findings in 2024. Politeness Strategies and Address System in Igbo and Isoko in the Journal of Linguistics, Language and Culture. What he's found is this: Igbo speech communities do not use politeness as decoration. They use it as face work, a term from the sociologist Irving Goffman, meaning the active, deliberate protection of another person's dignity. When you say biko, you're not just softening a demand. You are telling the other person, I see you, I know I am asking something of you. Your choice matters. Auntie Ifeoma gave that nod because Biko told her one thing about Adaeze. Not that she was fluent, that she understood what asking costs. In Igbo philosophy, speech is not how you communicate who you are. It is how you become who you are. Ọnụ na-agwa onye ihe ọ bụ. Ọnụ na-agwa onye ihe ọ bụ. The mouth tells a person who they are. Wittgenstein said, the limits of my language are the limits of my world. The Igbo elders were not talking about limits. They were talking about doors. So here are the 3 sentences that will walk you through those doors. Repeat after me. Number 1. Biko nyere m aka. Please help me. Biko nyere m aka. Biko nyere m aka. Number 2. Biko chere m. Please wait for me. Biko chere m. Biko chere m. Now the third, and this one is the bravest of the 3. Number 3. Biko nwere m ndidi. Please be patient with me. Biko nwere m ndidi. Biko nwere m ndidi. So Adaeze, before she finds Ifekando, Biko chere m, please wait for me. And then when she finds him, Biko nyere m aka, please help me. And then after he handles it, she turns to him and says, Biko nwere m ndidi, please be patient with me. Ifekando looks at her for a moment, and then he says quietly in Igbo, Ị na-eme ọfụma. You are doing well. That is what Biko opened. So most diaspora learners in that room go quiet, not because they are rude, because asking for help in a language we're supposed to already know can feel like standing up in church and announcing you have failed. So they smile, they nod, they find a corner, and they go home fluent in one thing, the art of pretending it does not matter. Biko breaks that. The botanist Susan Simard spent years inside forests, studying what happens beneath the soil, beneath what the eye can see. What she found is this: trees do not survive alone. Beneath every forest floor runs a web of roots and fungal threads, mycorrhizal networks, through which trees pass water, carbon and nutrients to one another. The oldest trees, the ones Simard called the mother trees, send the most, but the web only moves when there's a signal. When one tree is in need, it sends a signal through the roots, and the forest responds. The Igbo elders knew this, not in a lab, in the bone. Auntie Ifeoma did not see failure when Adaeze said Biko, nyere m aka. She felt the signal arrive. She was the mother tree and she answered. The language teaches you how to send. The community teaches you how to receive. The diaspora did not lose its language because people stopped caring. It lost it because the roots were cut, and nobody told them that roots grow back. You are being taught now. Download this week's free workbook and practice at learnibonow.com. Before this day is done, say Biko nyere m aka to someone, not to practice, to connect. If this episode landed, take one moment to rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening. Your review is how another diaspora learner finds their way home. Every sentence you learn is a drop, and every drop feeds Oke Osimiri Mmụta Igbo, the ocean of Igbo knowledge. This has been your Igbo Daily Drop. Abụ m nwanne gị nwanyị Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. I am your sister Yvonne Chioma Mbanefo. Ka chi gị duo gị. May your chi lead you. Jisie ike. Keep pushing. Be strong. Ka anyị bido ọzọ echi. Let's begin again tomorrow.